Hello and welcome to the Tungsten Wire, or at least another episode of the Tungsten Wire. Thank you for joining me today. Today I want to talk about something, but first I want to start off with a question. What is the price of a lie? And more importantly, what is the cost of denying a genocide? Now you're probably wondering, what the heck kind of question is that? And how would I know? Well, according to a new report, for Google, the price is exactly $45 million. That's the figure on a contract signed with the office of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that formally enlists one of the world's most powerful tech companies as a paid propaganda arm for the Israeli government. Let me be equivocally clear. Google is not a neutral platform in this war. It is not a passive bystander. It is a hired consultant, a key entity, as the contract itself states, in a state-sponsored campaign to deny a famine that is actively happening. Now, this deal was signed in late June, but the campaign began back in March, just days after Israel made the conscious decision to block food, medicine, and fuel from entering Gaza. At the time, an Israeli army spokesperson openly admitted they would need a digital campaign to, and I quote, explain that there is no hunger. They didn't need to solve the hunger. They needed to explain it away. And for that, they went shopping for the biggest megaphone on the planet, Google. And Google said yes. Through YouTube and its ad platforms, Google is now the distribution network for the Israeli government's most grotesque lie, that there's no famine in Gaza. They produced a video from the Israeli Foreign Ministry that bluntly states, there is food in Gaza, and any other claim is a lie. This clip, this outright falsehood, has been viewed over 6 million times. And not organically. It was boosted, it was promoted, it was weaponized by Google's algorithm, paid for with that $45 million. And while that video plays on a loop in the feeds of millions, let's look at what the reality is on the ground. In the month of August alone, 185 people starved to death. 12 of them were children. 70 of those deaths happened after the United Nations formally declared a famine. Right now, as you watch this, 43,000 children under the age of 5 are suffering from acute malnutrition. Google's algorithm is being used to tell you it's not happening. And this is not just public relations. This is not just Hasbara. This is digital blood laundering. It is the technological sanitization of a massacre. It is taking the emaciated bodies of children and burying them under a mountain of paid, targeted, and state-sponsored ads. And the world has allowed this to happen. Our governments offer weak statements of concern, while a member of the global tech elite cashes a check to deny their suffering. Israel is not just committing these acts, it is brazenly contracting out the PR to make them palatable. Google abandoned its "don't be evil" motto a long time ago. But this is a new low. This is active, paid complicity. And let's remember, they are not just hosting the lie. They are the megaphone for it. And for $45 million, they've decided that some truths, some lives, are not worth protecting.